Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and 3 things that I think are going to disappoint people at the end of the day when that phone is released. There's been rumors of a Z Fold 6 and a Z Fold 6 Ultra. We're going to be specifically talking about the Z Fold 6 and those things that I think that we're looking forward to that are, but ultimately are going to probably let us down based off what I've seen with this phone throughout the years. So let's first start off with battery life. There's rumored that the Z Fold 6 will have a 4600 milliamp battery. This current Z Fold 5 has a 4400 milliamp battery. Now, it's also going to have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. This has an 8 Gen 2, but the battery life with these folding phones doesn't compare, at least in my testing, to their S counterparts. So like the S23, S24 Ultra phones, those phones, they have bigger batteries, but they have the same processor, but they generally have better battery life. Probably because this has to power such a big display. Displays eat up the most battery life usually when they're on their phone. So for me, I think we're gonna walk away disappointed in the overall day-to-day battery life usage of the Z Fold 6. I don't think we're gonna be in that and be like, yo, this is really good. This is really impressive. This is getting me from the very beginning of the day to the time I go to bed. I think it's gonna be one of those phones that it's kind of been with these folding phones where it's like, you know, I gotta charge a little bit after the middle of the day. It's getting pretty low. I'm a little bit worried that it's not gonna last. I use my phone a lot, and I take it off the charger in the morning, and then by, you know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'm pretty low, maybe 15%, 20%, and I'm like, you know, I don't think I'm gonna last, so I wanna make sure this is charged up, so I have to charge it up. So battery life definitely, I think, is gonna walk away with a weak point on here. Next up would be the cameras. There's rumors that we've heard 200 megapixel, we've heard 50 megapixel as the main sensor, and we've heard with that 50 megapixel sensor, it's basically gonna be the same cameras as the Z Fold 5. So I think that's what we'll get with the Z Fold 6 is ultimately the same camera setup. I think we'll get which is gonna be the same cameras, obviously with a slightly different algorithm or some AI built into it. But I think, again, we're gonna walk away not thinking that this is an overly impressive camera system versus their S line versus, say, Pixel 8 Pro or 9 Pro, whatever is out at the time of that phone, or the iPhones. So I think we're gonna walk away, you know what, we're like 80% there in terms of the quality that we love, but you know what, it'd be nice to get the other 20% because we're paying almost $2,000 for these phones. So I think cameras, battery life are gonna be 2 of the things we're super not very impressed with. The last one, I've been thinking about this because I think as much as I'm excited for the bigger displays on the, or at least the wider displays, I should say, it's still the same size displays, 6.2 and 7.6, but ultimately it's gonna be a little bit wider and supposedly a little bit shorter. And I still think we're gonna walk away unimpressed. The reason I say that is because as much as I feel like I want it to be like, you know, like something like this, which is the phone from OnePlus, and it's nice and wide, it's great. I don't think it's gonna end up feeling like that. I think it's gonna feel like a slightly larger version than this, which I think we're gonna be like, yeah, it's kind of cool, and maybe it'll be a little bit wider on the inside too, which I don't really feel like is totally necessary, but hey, whatever. But I think we're gonna walk away, again, a little bit unimpressed. We're gonna be like, you know, it wasn't as much of a change as I truly wanted, and I'm just not feeling it as much as I thought I would. And at this point, I think some people are gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna check out that new Pixel Fold 2, which has a much bigger display, which is 6.4 on the outside, 7.9 on the inside. Or they're gonna say, I'm gonna check out that new OnePlus. But we'll keep our eyes peeled on this. I just think those are the 3 key areas we're gonna walk away a little unimpressed. What do you guys think? Do you think we're gonna walk away completely impressed, completely unimpressed in some ways with the Z Fold 6? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace!